Hi everybody. Today we are talking about aging at home. I've gotten some questions from middle-aged and older adults who are asking, what do I need to do to age at home, to stay living in my home? I'm going to answer those questions for you today. I'm Pamela D Wilson. My website is PamelaDWilson.com. On there, a lot of helpful information for caregivers of all ages and aging adults. So if you want to stay in your home, what are some of the things that you should consider? The first is to be realistic about your health. Now you may think that health does not relate to where you live, but it significantly relates to where you live and how you live. Being healthy means that you can take care of the home that you live in, whether it's a house or a condo or a townhome. Being healthy also means that eventually you will need someone to care for you. If you're married and you have children, where do your children live? Do they live near you or have they all moved far away? If they have, what kind of a network of friends do you have that can be there to help you out or care for you when you need care? Let's say that you are a married couple or a single person. Think about what you would do in the event of a medical emergency. Let's say you wake up one morning, you're feeling bad, you're not sure what's going on, you call 911. What happens then if you have pets to take care of? What happens then if you go to the hospital and you need someone to run to your house and pick up clothing or make sure that you lock the door? What happens in the event of a medical emergency? What plans do you have? And do you have the necessary legal documents that relate to that? Medical power of attorney, financial power of attorney, living will, a will, or a trust. Then when you think about aging at home and staying in your home, what is your plan to take care of your house? When we're young, it's easy. We can go out and mow the lawn and shovel the snow, and we have so much energy, and we want to paint and decorate and all of that. But when you get older, for you, what's your plan about that? Do you still want to continue to be able to do those things if you can? Will you need to hire help? What will you do if your home needs significant repairs, and how will you pay for them? Aging at home has a lot of considerations that involve taking care of property and our health. If you are a married couple, have you talked about what happens when your spouse or your partner passes away or you pass away first? What is the plan so that the person who survives can still maintain the house and the property and their life and their health? Have you talked about what you want for each other if you pass away? Have you talked about what your spouse will do when you're gone, if they'll travel, if they have friends, what interests they will have? These are all difficult conversations, but they're practical conversations so that you can plan to age at home, whether you live alone or you live with a spouse, or whether your children watching your parents and you're thinking, oh my gosh, my parents are getting older. How are they going to manage all of this? How much of my help do they need? And the last thing, and this is for all of us, especially today, many people living alone become isolated and lonely. There is research that shows that social isolation and depression lead to more health issues. If you are a married couple and your spouse dies, what type of friends and social connections do you have? If you're living alone, what will you do every day to get out of the house and connect with other people? Socializing and not becoming isolated and alone and depressed has a huge effect on your health. And that has a huge effect on your ability to continue to age at home. People who volunteer and who are more socially active live longer and live healthier. I'm Pamela D Wilson. Please share this video about aging at home with people you know, with your parents, with your grandparents, with people who may be your age who should begin having these type of conversations. Please also visit my website, PamelaDWilson.com. There is a lot of information there for caregivers and aging adults, articles in my caregiving blog, my library, my weekly podcast, The Caring Generation, my online courses, and a lot of other helpful information. Thanks for being here. I hope to see you again soon in another video.